Unbelievable. I mean, you have yet another plot to try to get Ethan back? Haven't you learned anything?
Whitney?
No, please. Please don't try to convince me. No, not this time. For years now, you have plotted and schemed to try to get Ethan back. And what's been your result? Pain. Pain for you, pain for Ethan. My God, you know, you're lying in that hospital bed right now because of your scheming. That's enough. No more plotting, Teresa, no more.
You know what, Whitney? I'm not plotting to get Ethan back this time. I'm leaving it up to fate.
Fate, Teresa?
Yes, fate, Whitney. Carrying these twins inside of me, then losing one of them was horrible. But now this baby will live. And when it comes out that this is my baby and Ethan's, he will come back to me, Whitney. It is fate.
How are we gonna get through this, huh? We lost a son.
I know. Oh, God, our son. Well, we're never gonna forget him. And honey, his sacrifice is gonna allow our daughter to live. Sweetheart, to give his death meaning, we've got to focus on the joy here, our daughter. Honey, we're gonna be a family now. Please, just think about the daughter that Teresa's gonna give us, okay?
If Teresa gives her to us, no matter who the mother is.
God, who could that be right now? Oh, God. Gwen Winthrop? What? Oh, my God.
TC came here tonight to serve you with divorce papers.
Oh, no.
Eve, we need to talk.
TC, I'm sorry that I made you wait so long. And I want to talk to you, too. It's just that my pager just went off, and I'll be right back this time, I swear.
Eve, this is very important.
There she goes again with her lover in tow.
Liz, one of our patients might be very sick.
Mm-hmm. TC, listen. Once Eve gets back, you need to serve her with those divorce papers. You need to rid yourself of Eve once and for all.
Eve, wait. Stop.
Julian, are you sure? The papers that he had in his hands, are you sure that they're divorce papers?
That's why Liz said that he came here.
Oh, God. Oh, my head knew this was coming. But my heart, oh, my heart is broken to a million pieces. No, no, no. Impossible. Oh, God. How can this be? Oh, my God, where have you been? Where have you been? This is not possible. Oh, why did you leave me?
It's difficult to explain.
And your face. Oh, God, your face. How and why? Why?
Why don't you just get away from her, okay?
No, please, no. He's your father. He's your father. Oh, my, I'm sorry I struck you. I'm sorry. Where did you go? Why?
You're gonna pay for what you did to us, you hear me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please, stop. Please. My husband. Oh, my God. My husband. Your father. You're back. You've come back. You've come back to me. How?
Doesn't matter how. You're nothing but a low life. You're just dirt.
No. Please, please. There has to be an explanation.
Mama.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Oh, no.
What is it?
No.
Who is... Here. This is Ethan Winthrop. Who is this? What did you say to my wife? God.
Fate. I can't even believe you still go on about that.
Why not, Whitney? It's true. Ethan and I are destined to be together.
Says who? You. Only you. All these years, and you haven't learned anything. All your plotting and meddling and lying. For what? All you ever end up doing is hurting people.
That's not true.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, fine. Why don't we go back to the beginning? When you weaseled your way into the Crane Mansion in the first place just to try to get close to Ethan. And then you plotted behind Gwen's back to steal Ethan away from her while you were planning their wedding.
Whitney, I was trying to keep Ethan from making the biggest mistake of his life.
Okay, how about when you found out that Ethan was Sam Bennett's son? You should have told him the truth. But no, I mean, you knew better than that. You hid it from him. And when it finally came out, what happened? Ethan's life was completely destroyed. It blew up in your face. He hated you for lying to him.
He didn't understand then, Whitney.
Well, trust me, honey, he doesn't understand now. And what about when you went to Bermuda?
I was trying to talk Julian into getting Ethan back into the family. You know that.
Yeah, but you ended up getting drunk and pregnant by Julian Crane.
I did, Whitney, I did. And I had little Ethan. And you can't tell me that's a mistake because he's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Teresa, of course, little Ethan is wonderful. But that whole mess with you and Julian Crane was all because of you and your fate. Smashing into people's lives without even thinking about the consequences. You know what? You want to know another word for fate? It's doom. You're laying in this hospital bed right now because you stole Ethan and Gwen's embryo. And then when you mistakenly thought you miscarried, you lied to Ethan and tricked him into sleeping with you again and ended up getting pregnant with twins. And we both know how that ended now, don't we?
Yep. You don't have to remind me that I lost a baby.
But you need to be reminded, Teresa. Not that it's gonna do any good anyway. Because every single story ends the same way. In disaster. You gotta give up this dream of being with Ethan. Okay? Because no couple is fated to be together.
You know, you used to believe that you and Chad were fated to be together. That's why you're upset, isn't it?
Sorry. It's just you. You and your crazy expectations. You know, Ethan and Gwen are married. They took their vows, you know, till death do us part.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that he would have married me if she wasn't pregnant. He was supposed to marry me, Whitney.
Yeah, but he didn't. He did not marry you, Teresa. And he told you he loves Gwen.
He told me he loves me. I know he really wants to be with me.
But you know what? It doesn't even matter. Because Ethan has integrity. He will honor his vows no matter what. So it doesn't matter, honey. He's never gonna leave Gwen. You're never gonna have Ethan back.
Come on, TC. Think about how relieved you'll be to finally move on. Leave your horrible life with Eve behind you forever. So you can start your new life.
Liz, my life with Eve wasn't horrible. We had a wonderful life.
But it was a lie, TC. All lies. You aren't going to change your mind about giving Eve those divorce papers, are you? Not when your whole life with her was built on deception.
So, divorce. I don't know why I'm so shocked. It's all over with TC. I don't know why I'm so surprised. I knew I'd have to pay for what I did to my daughters and my husband. And still, it's silly. I just had this little dream that I had a chance with TC, but I don't. It's just a dream. Sometimes dreams are really cruel.
I'm here for you no matter what.
Julie, that means so much to me, I can't tell you.
All I want is for you to be happy.
I don't know how I'm gonna be happy when my husband doesn't want me.
Oh my God, Pilar. Let me through. What happened?
She fainted. Why is she bleeding like that?
Get a gurney, quickly.
Oh, God, oh, no.
You did this to her. Are you happy now?
Julie, I don't know what to do.
I want you to listen to me. I don't want you to get your hopes up. But perhaps TC doesn't really want a divorce.
How can you say that? He has the divorce papers right in his hand.
When people want to end a marriage, they don't personally hand-deliver the divorce papers. I mean, they have their lawyers send them. I should know. And the fact that TC came here on his own to deliver those papers to you in person could mean that he just wanted to see you, that he wanted to give you one last chance to convince him to work things out.
Do you really think so? So maybe my marriage isn't over. Oh, Julian. Oh, maybe my dream isn't so silly. Oh, God, this hurts you, doesn't it?
Well, it's no secret that I want you for myself. You're the reason my heart has grown to a semi-normal size lately, but I suppose I just waited too long to admit to myself that I still loved you. And it's just too little. Too late.
You're such a good man, Julian. You know that, don't you?
Please don't make this any harder for me, all right? You see, my silly dream is that you forget all about TC, you jump into my arms, and we run away together because you would make my life so complete. But not to worry. As you said, dreams can be cruel. Damn true love. Suffering nobly was never exactly my forte.
You're doing great.
I just want you to be happy no matter what that takes. And if your dream is to be with TC, then that's my dream too. And perhaps it isn't that silly.
God, what next?
Look, I'm sure she'll be fine, okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't hurt Pilar for the world. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a little late for that, isn't it? My mother, she worked herself sick because of you, and she lit that damn candle every night like you were some saint. I want to kill you.
Stop it!
You are my passion for life.
I'm sorry, it's a bad time. Yes, that's right. Just cancel the delivery unless you hear from me, all right? I'm not sure. We may have to donate half the order to an orphanage. I'm not sure right now. Sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
Honey, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. And we already have a house full of brand new baby things. And I don't know why I had to go out and buy a whole other room's worth of stuff. There are what, 2 high chairs and 2 bassinets, 2 changing tables, 2 cribs. There's only 1 baby now, so.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I can't believe that we lost another baby. I listened to Dr. Russell, but I thought I'd be able to remain rational, and I thought that I'd be able to just not think about the baby that we lost, and I would be able to focus on the baby that we're gonna have, but I can't do it. I mean, we lost Sarah, and now we lost another baby. We lost our son.
Ethan will come back to me. God knows, Whitney, I have made mistakes. I just paid for one. But I'm gonna have his baby. And he is gonna come back to me.
You don't know that for sure. And why do you expect this baby is gonna make such a difference anyway? I mean, sometimes a baby can just make things worse. Besides, I mean, you don't even know if this baby is really yours or Gwen's.
No, I do know, Whitney. I know it in my heart.
No, you don't. Gwen is gonna keep this baby, and there's nothing that you can do to stop her.
Sometimes I think you want to hurt Eve because you get a kick out of it.
No. No. TC, I want you and your daughters to heal from the hurt that Eve caused. Think about it, TC. The Eve that you fell in love with, the Eve in those pictures, she doesn't exist. She's just some character that the real twisted Eve made up so you would fall in love with her. And you were just the next good-hearted guy in line. Someone who could offer her safe refuge. You were just the next trick. Simone and Whitney, they saw right through it, and it's no wonder. All their lives, Eve held herself up as some sort of role model. And once the truth was out, they despised her.
But Eve still loves them.
Does she? Or did she just make you think that she does?
Liz.
TC, a good woman doesn't lie to the people that she loves. Love is about truth. Love is about respect. How much respect did Eve show you or your daughters?
Liz, people make mistakes.
Eve didn't make a mistake. She deliberately hurt you and your girls with her lies. And don't forget your father's death.
Gosh, I'm just so afraid to get my hopes up again.
Don't be. Take a chance. Talk to TC. Salvage a marriage.
Julian, I'm so sorry.
For what?
For this. Whenever I'm a wreck, you're there to prop me up. You dream of a life with me, and yet you encourage me to go back to my husband. Don't do this to yourself anymore. Just leave, never see me again, because all I do is cause you pain.
Don't you know that every moment I have with you is precious, no matter how painful? And you're right. I don't know how I'll bear it if you go back to TC, but until then, I'm going to hold on to every second we get to spend together.
You are so dear to me.
All that matters now is for you to find joy in your life again. And if you find joy by going back to TC, so be it. I'll walk away. And the only way I'd ever want you to stay with me is if you were free of your feelings, free of your love for TC.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you. Oh, Lord. What am I gonna say to him? I'm a
be crazy to think that he's gonna take me back.
Stop it, Louise, please, stop it.
No more violence, Louise.
How can you even live with yourself? Do you ever think of the lives that you ruined? What the hell did you come back to Harmony with your fancy new face for anyway? Huh? To laugh at us?
No. No, Louise.
You know, my ma scrubbed toilets every day to put food on the table. And where the hell were you? Are you down in Mexico drinking margaritas? You know, I've had enough of you. I want to make
Please
sure you
stop
never
it.
come
All right,
back to
we're in a
Harmony
hospital.
again.
We're in a hospital, please, for me.
What the hell's going on out here?
Why don't you ask him?
You know, I just stitched up your head and you're already at it again? What the hell is with you two? Are you sure you don't want to press charges?
No. No charges.
That was my mother.
Fine. No concussion.
I want to see her.
You know, I ought to throw you out of here.
I just want to see my mother.
Any more fights in my ER, and I'll call the cops. Is that clear? All right, you can see her. But not for long. She needs rest.
Come on, Louise. Come on.
Look what it did to you.
I don't blame him a bit. I ruined my family. I left them with nothing.
I understand, Martin. It's gonna be all right.
How can it? Did you see the look and the pain in Pilar's eyes when she realized the truth? I hurt her so much.
We knew that day was gonna come. What we'd have to face when we left Puerto Arena.
I was so scared of what would happen if the truth came out, what Alistair would do to our children if he found out, if they figured out who they really are. But in a way, this is so much worse. It's all falling apart.
We're gonna get through this.
The only good thing so far is that Sheridan doesn't know who you are.
I'm just terrified. Terrified of what's gonna happen when Sheridan learns that I'm her mother. Martin, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
What did you just say?
Never forget, TC. Eve caused the accident that wrecked your knee. She was the one driving that night, high on drugs and alcohol, after partying with her lover, Julian. When her car slammed into yours, it not only ended your dream of a professional tennis career, it also broke your father's heart. He never did get over that, did he?
No.
No. All his dreams were wrapped up in you. And after the accident, all his hopes, his will to live, they were all lost. All thanks to Eve. Now, is that someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Someone who you hold responsible for your father's death?
If only I knew what to say to him. I have to measure each word. I have to be so careful what I say. It's my last chance for a life with TC.
You'll do fine. But I want you to remember, no matter what happens, I'll be thinking of you. And I will love you till the end of my days. And if you ever need me, I will come running.
I'm so sorry for everything that I've put you through.
Shh. No more guilt, no more lies for either of us. You just go talk to that man and you make your own happiness, because that will make me happy.
Thank you. Thank you, Julian. Okay. Here I go.
Oh, Eve, I pray you find the happiness happiness you deserve.
After all these years, why has he said nothing since he's been back in town?
Nurse? Nurse! She's having trouble breathing here.
Just relax. Breathe deeply.
Damn you, Papa. As soon as Mama's okay, I'm gonna kill you.
Sheridan, I didn't mean for you
No,
to...
I heard what you said. You said that this is all your fault. But it's not true. This is not your fault at all. Right? It's yours. What kind of evil man are you? There's no way that you could have known about his past. He has been lying to you all these years about how he abandoned his wife, abandoned his children. How could you just walk out on your family like that?
It's tortured me every day since I left.
Well, good. Because you deserve to suffer. But you know what? It is nothing compared to the suffering that Pilar has had to go through. All these years with her family. The level of betrayal is just unimaginable. You're worse than my father. You absolutely disgust me. Your son, Antonio, he was a good man with a big heart. And Luis, he's always trying to do the right thing. You know, he actually sacrificed his youth and his dreams to take care of the family that you abandoned. He has more sense of a responsibility in his little finger than you do in your entire body. And I just can't understand how scum like you can actually have fine sons like that. You know what? I understand where Luis is coming from. I know what it's like to lose a parent at a young age. It was horrible then, it was horrible growing up, and it's horrible now. I miss my mother every day. She didn't choose to leave her children because she died. And I don't understand how someone could actually choose to inflict that sort of pain on people they supposedly love.
Sheridan, you don't understand. Mr. Wheeler Martin is not a bad man.
How could you defend him? He betrayed his family. He betrayed you.
Early, no.
Sheridan, there is something that you must know.
I am so scared.
Shh. Worst is over. It's over.
Honey, we don't know that for sure. Look, all I want is to give you a child. But something always goes wrong. When I first found out Teresa was gonna have our twins, I was so excited. But I immediately started to worry, what if something goes wrong? Because it always does. It's like I'm being punished or something. I'm scared to death to hope anymore.
No. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
I'm trying to be optimistic, and I'm trying not to think the worst. But sweetheart, something already did happen. When we lost our son, we lost a baby.
This is my baby with Ethan, Whitney. I know it is. Gwen is not gonna want it.
Yeah, but what if it's not your baby? I mean, what if fate spins the wheel and this is really Ethan and Gwen's child?
No, fate is gonna give me my baby with Ethan, and then Ethan is gonna come back to me.
Honey, you are fooling yourself. And what makes you think Gwen's not gonna want this baby if you are the mother? I mean, she's already snatched little Ethan. She is desperate to have a baby. And she's gonna do anything she can to get it. You know, honestly, I'm just scared for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've never gone this far before. And there is nothing ahead for you but tragedy. Don't you understand that?
Martin has been my ESN all these years.
Yeah.
But why? Why, if he wanted to desert his family, why would he stay close to Paloma? It just... Oh, God, it just makes no sense. Every day, for years, I prayed for his return. Every day. But not like this. Oh, God, not like this. And his face. His face is so different. Is it him? Is it really him?
He admitted it. And, you know, we matched his fingerprints against the set that were in Crane Industries' computer. It's really him.
Why did he run away from me?
I don't know. I'll find out for you, okay? As soon as you're better, I'll make him tell me everything, okay?
Sheridan,
No, wait. No, not like this. Not now.
I can't bear this. Your family hates you. It's not fair. Sheridan must know.
Know what?
Listen to me. It is not all his fault.
Well, don't stick up for him. All right? You didn't abandon your family. He did. You had nothing to do with this.
Listen to me. Sheridan.
No. You know what? I'm just gonna go to Pilar and see her. I'm gonna go talk to Luis.
Sheridan.
No. No, whatever it is, not now.
Did you see that? She knows that something is wrong about me, too. I have to tell her the truth. The only reason that she hates you, Martin, is because she doesn't understand.
Yes, and Louise hates me too. I'm damn. This is... I don't know what this is. I mean, what Pilar must think of me. Catherine, we have bigger problems now.
Alistair.
Yeah. Now that my identity is out in the open, my family is in danger. We have to stick to the plan and get out of Harmony right now.
No, Martin. You have to make peace with your family first.
No, Alistair warned us that he'd destroy them all unless we kept our mouths shut. Now we have to go.
Listen to me. Don't you give up hope. Don't do it. We're gonna get through this. We supported each other when we lost Sarah. We'll do it again. In sickness and health, in good times and bad. Remember that.
Honey, the only thing keeping me sane right now is knowing that another baby is on its way. Ethan, nothing can happen to this baby. I don't know what I'm gonna do if we lose another baby.
Gwen will never get this baby. Never. This baby is mine, Whitney.
You don't have a leg to stand on. Gwen's not gonna care who the mother is. She's gonna rip that baby out of your arms so fast it's gonna make your head spin. She just wants to be a mother, and she's not gonna let go of Ethan either.
You know, I don't really care what Gwen wants. I don't really care what she does. I want my family, Whitney. Ethan, little Ethan, me, and this baby. And I'm gonna do everything that I can to make sure it happens. I've sacrificed too much, Whitney. I'm not gonna be denied Ethan or my children.
I don't think that I can do this.
No, of course you can. If TC really came here to give you those divorce papers, he would have done it, but he hasn't. I think he just wants a chance to take you back.
God, if only that were true.
There's only one way to find out, and that's go in there and talk to him. I mean, remind him of your love, because that's something a man could never forget.
Will you say a prayer for me, Julian? Remember your father, TC. His sacrifices.
his dreams for you. You were his shining star, his reason for living. All taken away by that one selfish, destructive act. Now, can you really ever forgive Eve for that?
Hi, DC, I'm back. I'm off duty now, so we can have that talk. Hey, how are you feeling?
I'll be all right. All right, come on. You're gonna be better than all right. Where's my father?
He's out in the ER with Mrs. Wheeler.
Why did you leave me all those years ago? Why? There must be a reason.
Yeah, because he's scum.
And why did he stay so close to Paloma?
Please. Okay, you need to stay calm.
And who is that woman? Who is Mrs. Wheeler? That woman he calls his wife. Who is she? Who is she? Martin, we can't leave them all like this. It's not right.
No, we must, Catherine. Their lives are in danger if we stay. For their sake, we must leave Harmony forever. Right now. Come on.
Hey, where'd they go?
What?
Your father, Mrs. Wheeler, they're gone.
No.
No. Find him, all right? He's not taking off on me till I get some answers.
Louise, wait!
Martin.
I want Eve to suffer, and I'm going to make sure she loses everything in her life as she knows it.
When we unleash Paloma on Harmony, no one will be safe.
We have to leave Harmony now.
You're not going anywhere, Papa.